This is a Blackboard CourseSites webpage that I've set up for my Bio 130 pathophysiology class that I teach at Delaware Technical and Community College. When students first arrive at the homepage, they will see an announcement, "Welcome to Bio 130," and under this announcement it tells them to first go to the Getting Started link to learn about the course. So under the Getting Started link, there is some basic information about the course, just tells them what it encompasses, and also lists a few things that they should do in order to familiarize themselves with Blackboard and with the course. So we'll go to each of these links individually, but I'll just review them first. Students need to check out the general information link where the syllabus is located. They need to check out the instructor info so they know how to contact me. They should also look at the library link and the Blackboard resources link to find information to help them with writing and also how to navigate their way and how to use Blackboard. And then they need to go to the activities link, which is where all of the weekly activities and readings are located. And then finally they should go to the discussions link. So if they do that in the order stated, they'll first go to the general information link. This is where their syllabus is located. And if they click on that, the syllabus will download and they'll be able to open it up. It's a Word document, and this contains a lot of valuable information about the course. It tells them my information, a lot of information about the course itself, the textbook that's used, also all of the standards that will be covered, all of the course objectives, all of the activities and readings that they will perform during the course, how they will be assessed, grading policies, and some basic college-wide policies and expectations. So after they review the syllabus, then they'll go down to instructor information, which is where they can find my name, a picture of me, also all my contact information, email address, phone number, where my office is located, and also my office hours if they ever need additional help. Then here's the library link and the Blackboard resources link. Under the library link, these are several web links. I can show you just one of them. And all of these links provide them with really good resources for writing, performing research, creating projects. This one especially has great information about how to cite sources if they've done some research. And under the Blackboard resources link, they will find just that. Two web links that will take them to web pages that describe how Blackboard is used, how the tools are used, even a few video tutorials so that they know exactly how Blackboard works. And then here's the activities link. This is where their weekly activities are. So what they need to do before week 1, during week 1, week 2, and week 3. We'll come back and revisit these folders in just a minute. And then lastly, they were asked to look at the discussions link. So this is the discussion board. There are 4 discussions that they should participate in. One is just an introduction where they'll introduce themselves to the class, and then a discussion post during weeks 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go back to the activities link, which is where they can see everything that they need to complete during each week or even prior to week 1. So if we click on that content folder, this reminds them that they need to have looked at the Getting Started link so they can review all of the links on this page. Here is a link that takes them directly to the discussion board so that they can make their first post. This tells them exactly when that post must be up. And then lastly, here's a brief survey that they'll complete, stating their goals for the course, as well as a couple other things. So I'll show you that. This first question is just to judge how comfortable they are with the material that they'll be learning in the class. They're also asked to state what they hope to learn during the class and also goals that they have. So that completes all of the things that they should do prior to week 1. And then during week 1, we'll click on that link and there's a learning module. They're going to learn about blood and blood cells. So before doing anything else, they'll take a pre-assessment, and this will gauge their knowledge about the topic. So once they answer all of these questions and then hit save and submit, their answers will be recorded and their grade will be saved in Blackboard under My Grades. So going back into that learning module, once they take that pre-assessment, there's a bunch of other resources in here, and they can easily navigate through this learning module with this table of contents on the left-hand side. They have several readings for week 1. The first one is just to read chapter 17 in the textbook. This is a file that I've uploaded. I've uploaded a few, and I'll just show you this one. So this is a file, just a Word document that covers blood composition, and the basic functions of blood. There's a lot of really nice images and diagrams in this document. So they can review that. And also in their readings, they have a couple of web links. So there's one article on the web about blood and another one that really focuses just on the many functions of blood. So once they've gone through that learning module, we can go back to week 1, and there are a couple of assignments that they have. The first one that's listed here is actually not due until the end of week 3, but it's introduced in week 1 just to give them several weeks to complete this assignment. It's actually a group assignment, and they will work with several of their classmates. Their groups will be assigned, and they will research a disorder that they've chosen. It'll be a blood disorder. And their research must include the etiology of the disease, the pathogenesis, signs and symptoms, treatments, and the prognosis. Then, once they've performed their research, they will record using VoiceThread. They'll record themselves discussing each of those topics. Each student in the group will discuss a different topic. So student 1 might talk about the etiology of the disease. Student 2 might discuss the common signs and symptoms. So you will all have a chance to record themselves. This is the rubric for this assignment, so they know exactly what grading criteria I'm going to use, everything that I'll look at. So there it is, and this is also posted under the rubrics link right here. This link will take them directly to the VoiceThread page that I've set up for them. So on here, there are 5 different disorders, and each group will get a different disorder. So this picture is where they will leave their comment about their disorder, all of their research that they've done. So that first disorder was sickle cell anemia. The second one is thalassemia. The next one is leukemia, Hodgkin's lymphoma, and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So each group, like I said, will get a different disorder, and then they'll perform the research and record themselves on that image as a comment. And then finally, here's a link that will take them to the week 1 discussion. So the information that they need to create their initial post is right here, and then instructions for when their post is due and when their comments on their classmates' posts are due are right at the bottom, so they know exactly when everything must be completed. So we'll go back and do the same thing. We'll look at weeks 2 and 3. So under week 2, we've got a folder containing all of the readings for week 2. Chapter 7 in the textbook. Here's another file that I've uploaded about blood typing. And then here's a web article about blood transfusions. Once they've done the readings, that's going to prepare them to take a look at these other videos that I have included, videos and tutorials, and then that'll help them be able to complete the blood typing game. So first, I've included an EduCreations tutorial. We'll take a quick look at this. The human blood types are type A, type B, type AB, and type O. These are determined based on the presence of antigens on red blood cells. Type A blood contains the A antigen. Type B blood contains the B antigen only. So that talks about blood typing. The screencast right here, if we click on the video, this explains how the blood typing game works, how to access it, how it works. So this is just a YouTube video. This is a game that I frequently use in my anatomy and physiology classes. It's called the Blood Typing Game, and it can be accessed from nobelprize.org. Simply go to this webpage, and under Educational Resources, you'll see the Blood Typing Game. You can click on the link, and the game will open. So students hit proceed. So that tells students how to complete or how to participate in the blood typing game. There are also some instructions listed right here to help them along. I've also included the VoiceThread group project information again, just to remind them that this is due at the end of week 3. And then here's another link. This will take them to the week 2 discussion on the discussion board. And then lastly, we have week 3. So in this folder, it's set up much like week 2. So we've got a separate folder for the readings. And this week focuses on cancer, specifically leukemia, and a little bit on lymphoma. So chapter 17 in the textbook is the first reading assignment. And then we've got 3 articles. I'll show you just one of these. These are just web articles providing some information about the topic. Okay, and then back to week 3. There are a couple more activities. We've got 2 YouTube videos. Here's one from the Khan Academy. This is a really great tutorial about cancer in general.
Most cells in the human body just go about their business on a daily basis in a fairly respectable way. Let's say that I have some cell here. This could be maybe a skin cell or really any cell in any tissue of the body. And as that tissue is growing or it's replacing dead cells, the cells will experience
Here's another YouTube video specifically about leukemia, a type of blood cancer. And then we have a final assignment. This is a scholarly article summary. So this explains exactly what they need to do, some of the criteria that they should follow. And here is a rubric right here, so they know exactly how they'll be graded on this assignment. So this one again is included in that rubrics link right here. So that scholarly article summary is due at the end of week 3. VoiceThread group project, once again, is due at the end of week 3. It's due on Sunday at 10 p.m. Here's the link that will take them to the week 3 discussion. And then finally, now that this unit is completed, they have a post-assessment on all of the information that they have just learned. So just like the pre-assessment, they'll answer all of these questions and the information will be saved and their grade will go directly into the My Grades link.